Hey, Jojo here. We are on location this morning at the Chrysler 300 International Spring Meet in Kokomo, Indiana. Well, Chrysler has been and is still a huge deal in the Kokomo, Indiana area. They have 4 different plants here, 3 transmission, 1 casting. We are across the street from the casting dealer right now, or at the casting plant right now, at the area's largest Chrysler dealership, Buttons. And we're going to look at some cars, talk to some folks, some owners, and we'll bring you along in some of these really cool, unique cars. So Rip, would you like to talk about your car?
Sure.
Here, take this microphone.
Cars all day. Yeah.
So what are we looking at here?
This is a 1970 Chrysler 300 convertible. It's what they call a U-code car, which means it's got the 375 horse high-performance TNT engine. It's automatic, power steering and brakes. It's even got AC, which is nice. We drove it up here to this meet from Maryland. I live down near DC, about 20 miles out. And car ran like a top.
Wow, that's a great car. What is this? Looks like it's original paint and everything, isn't it?
Well, it's been repainted.
Okay.
Actually, it was repainted twice. The former owner had the car redone, and he didn't like the way it turned out. So he had the guys repaint it again. But it's the color's correct for what it was when it came from the factory. It's what they call B7 blue.
B7 blue.
Yeah.
On the big C-body fuselage. I like it. How many miles was it to get here?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I haven't added it up. It's about 600 miles, I guess.
Imagine.
You know.
I imagine. There's not a better car for doing that, though, going down the highway.
Yeah, it's a comfortable ride. It
Yep.
sure is.
Oh, yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you can make it. And thank you for sharing your car with us.
All right, anytime.
And then I'll be back around later. I'll tell you what my channel name is so if you
Oh,
want to
okay,
see
great.
yourself,
I'll be looking
Hollywood.
for it. That's great.
Yeah, I appreciate your time.
Appreciate your being here doing this.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
great.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And this looks to be another 1970 next to it, right?
Yeah.
Very nice example. Triple green. In Indiana, they have 2 different time zones in portions of the state. Both of these cars could probably be in 2 different time zones at once for sure. They're so long. Oh, here's another nice 300. This is a 1968 Hideaway headlights. Another triple green, not sure the color on this. Buckets. Column shift, that's cool. This color is very similar to whatever color my 72 Suburban is. Obviously, it's not original to the Suburban. Probably original to this car, though. Let's see if we can talk to this dude here. Beautiful 1966 300. Hello. Take it away, Maestro.
Hi, I'm Tony Lee, and this is my wife back here, Stacy.
Hi.
Hi, Stacy.
We've had the 66 for about 7 years now, and it's pretty much all original, and the parts that aren't original on the car I still have.
Nice, very nice.
Hi. And this is my granddaughter, Raylyn.
Hi. I always love these dashboards on these cars with the cool curved speedometer. Very clean, very crisp. The slab side.
Which I love too, except for when I'm cleaning them.
Right. Well, you know, it's an all-day thing, but.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and the very.
Yep.
Oh, man, it's just a great car. I love the front end too. It looks angry going down the road. Doesn't it? Angry.
Yep. I just rebuilt the engine last year.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, she got all new pistons and rings and everything, so.
I see that. That's really neat. Oh, yeah.
But it was a factory AC car.
Okay.
since we don't use the AC anymore, we just went ahead and set it to the side. So
Sure.
add a little more extra horsepower.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, she's out on the road as long as it's not raining and snowing.
Right on. Right on. I can respect that. Yeah. I'm glad to see so many cars here actually drove here.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun, you know.
But
I like the wheels too. Are those Astro, like an Astro Supreme style?
I forget what they are. I thought about putting the original 14s back on it.
Yeah.
And going with the BF Goodrich radial TAs.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just
I
to
like
give it
this.
a little more.
Yeah, I like this though a lot too.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, look at this thing. This is a 1962. Ooh, this is an H. Yes. Tacking the dash, 150 mile an hour speedometer, air conditioned convertible. Bucket seats all the way around. The only thing that ever lead you on from the exterior is a little H on the back. Indiana guy.
Yeah, that's my favorite 300 is the 62.
Oh yeah,
A 300 ladder,
yeah.
an H. There's one right behind you. That one's restored. Yeah. I'm not crazy about white, but it's okay. It only came in a colors.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that. Look at those seats. Dual mirrors. That's a nice car. Sorry, folks.
All right, it's a 65L. I've owned it since 2020. I found it in the NASCAR Museum in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2020.
Okay.
And it sat there for 30 years before I got it.
Inside, in a
Inside,
museum.
Yep.
How many miles are on it?
20,000.
20,000 original miles. So, I could assume that this is mostly original paint?
Yep.
Very nice.
Just a few touch-ups. Original top.
Original vinyl top. Okay. I see somebody's reprinted
I reproduced the window sticker.
the window sticker. Very cool. It's delivered new. As far as we know, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yep. Cable Chrysler Plymouth.
Interior looks original and immaculate. Console, tack.
It's got
Look at
power
that.
windows, air.
Okay.
It's got a 413 with a single 4-barrel, 360 horse.
360 horse
360 horse.
with air. Beautiful car. Beautiful example. I love it. Yeah, and it's got those cool, like
Got the-
Pyrex glass things
Got
over the headlights. I
the
think.
glass covers over the headlights.
Yep, and then the illuminated L emblem in the center.
And it lights up.
Yeah, that's way cool. Beautiful car. Did you drive it here?
Well, I trailered it from
Okay.
Oklahoma to keep the miles down.
Sure. Okay.
When I bought the car from the museum wasn't aware that that L lit up in the grill.
Oh, really?
The wires hadn't been plugged together from when new.
Probably from the factory, yeah.
So we plugged the wires in and it lit right up. So they were surprised that it would light up.
Very cool. That's very cool. That's a good story. Get the car out of the museum, get it on the road, get it back on the road so people can see it and enjoy it. You can enjoy it because it's essentially a brand new car.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at the old bias plies too.
Yep.
You think those are original?
No, they're not.
They're
I
not?
replaced them.
But they are of the original type, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, BFG silver, the Silver Towns, right, or something
Yep.
like that? Yeah. Very cool. Very cool, Jeff. I appreciate you talking to me.
My pleasure.
And then I'll be back around in a little while here. Okay. Kristen, tell us about your beautiful 1964 Chrysler 300K convertible.
Well, my dad owned it originally in Colorado. We found out it was a loaner car in Pueblo, Colorado. And then he moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where it has been since then. And a week ago, what was it, May 6th, we brought it to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Did a little quick work to it, and now we are here in Kokomo for this meet with it.
Do you mind if I open the door and have a little peek inside?
Don't mind at all. It's all yours.
Can I take it for a spin? Go get some lunch? No, just kidding.
We trailered it on a U-Haul.
I know. I was just kidding. Oh, look at that. Great. Yeah, that's right. This era has a square steering wheel, factory air conditioning.
Yes.
Very nice.
And cross ram.
Cross ram. Yep. Oh, let me. Tinted glass, it looks like. A lot of those, I think they came with tinted glass if you had air conditioning. Yes, and you had definitely, this is right here. Short ram 413. How many horsepower?
As Bert.
That's probably 3. If I had to, I only know my car really well. If I had to guess, it's probably 340, 360. Enough to motivate it down the road. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure it runs down the road.
Bert.
Now, when did your dad get this car?
He bought it or acquired it. When did Dad get it? In '65?
Yes.
In
so
65.
It was essentially a really new car at that time.
Yes.
It was
so
the first time, he was the first title owner of the car.
Okay, because
it was a courtesy car.
It was a courtesy car from the dealership at that time.
So if your car went in the shop to be repaired, this is what they gave you.
Can you believe that? Oh, I'm gonna get. Oh, here, I need some warranty work on my Valiant, so we're gonna give you a 300K convertible. How awesome is that?
I think it was at the dealership for like 8 months, and then he bought it and has had it ever since.
That is great. That's a great man. I would love to have this for a loaner car. Although I never buy anything new, so I never have a reason to have a loaner. Do you know if this short ram setup, the throttle linkage is chrome? Because that's like the third one I've seen.
Yes.
They came chrome from the factory.
Well, they didn't, but we think there's something special going on with it.
Yes.
Because when he bought it, it was chrome.
It was like that.
Right.
Yeah, because I know the manifolds being raw or coated or whatever they are probably isn't correct, but I don't care because it looks great. Mm-hmm. But that has to be at least the third set of short K throttle linkage that I've seen that's chromed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was like a hot thing they did at the dealer or something, but that is way cool. Yep. I like that a lot. And then how many miles do you say it has on it now?
It shows 90.
90,000? Okay. Okay, it's got a few more miles left in it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
He was asking about horsepower.
Yeah. On that?
Have an answer?
I think it's 390.
390? That's probably about right. Yeah, because this one also has those crazy cast iron headers that you can't really see from here. But you want to talk about some craziness going on there. That's awesome, but also a major headache, I'm sure, to service.
Oh yeah, I did the plugs on it.
Well, I appreciate you guys talking to me about this car.
You bet.
I'm going to be back around. I forgot. Look at this beauty. 1961 Chrysler 300G. This car is fully restored. Last year of the beautiful fins. 413 Cross Ram, 375 horsepower, air conditioned. Is this your car?
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about it on film?
Not a whole lot. We've only had it since 2019.
Yeah, but you bought one of the best cars like ever made. Why don't
Yeah,
Here,
yeah.
go ahead and talk about it.
Okay. Well, it's we was happy to be able to buy it. It was a sale here in Kokomo.
Oh, it was in, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we was able to get it, and I understand it was in a museum for a while in Pennsylvania.
Is that right?
And then a guy in Florida bought it, and I don't think he drove it. And it's just a beautiful car.
It is a very beautiful car. Very 150 mile an hour speedometer, correct?
Yeah.
In console cable driven tachometer, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Air conditioning. It looks like you might have. That's one of those.
Yeah, that's the eyes.
Yeah, the optic eye for the brights.
Options, yeah. The only thing I can't figure out is the antenna.
Okay, so that's
Look
interesting.
at all your other cars.
Yes, that's interesting because every other G I've seen, the
They're on the
antenna
other side.
is on the other side in the back.
Yeah, well, wait, that was an option to putting it in the back.
Okay, it
That
was
an
an
option, but
Okay.
but,
Yeah, interesting
I've asked
that
them-
you've noticed that.
I've
Yeah.
asked a lot of people about it, and nobody can give me a definite answer.
Well, if they'll give you a pass on it, it's original. It's correct.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now you
far as
have. I see another option over there, which is the other mirror on the passenger side. Is that also remote? The side view mirror on the passenger side?
I don't think.
It is a beautiful, beautiful car. Yeah, I love it. This is by far my favorite letter car.
I love the fins.
Yes, yes, I love the fins. I love it.
Good.
I love it. And the steering wheel, I bet you that steering wheel is original.
Oh yeah.
Because when they recast them, they're much more clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so that is probably the most well-preserved steering wheel I've seen, original steering wheel. I love it. What a great car.
And I don't know for sure, but the mileage is low.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you how many miles you suppose it has on it.
It has 40,000.
40,000. That's probably, it's got to be original. How could it not be, right? Sat in a museum,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's got to be original.
Because it had it.
Fantastic.
When we bought it, it had 37,000 miles.
Right.
So it's just
I mean, what a great car. That's a good one there. Last year
thank you.
last year for the long wheelbase. It's a great car. All right, here we are, 1960 300F. We're going down in years. Beautiful yellow. I like the anodized 300 little cap on the wheel cover. Very cool. Another cross ram car. Similar to the 61, to the G. Styling's a little different. Look at all these fins. Look at all of them. Fin, 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 all the way down. Yeah, check out those those are cool fins. Oh yeah, and I guess I never noticed that even on this faux spare tire, they got the little anodized wheel cover thing going on there. That's way cool. Way cool. I don't see the owner around here, so we're probably just going to keep on keeping on. Another beautiful F. That one's all restored up. Hello.
Hi.
Is this your car?
No.
No.
I have one, but this isn't it.
No? Okay. Ooh, air-conditioned convertible. Here's an E, beautiful E. This car is very unique. It's got, see those vents underneath the headlights? I believe those have little ducts to cool the giant brake drums in the front. And I want to say, oops, it's 59. Oh, look at that cool brushed aluminum, machined aluminum on the dashboard. That is way cool. Oh, and he's got the day-night mirror on the dash. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's way cool.
First it came out like 54 or 52 or something like that. So I started doing 55. Yeah.
And of course, 300D convertible. These are easy to shoot the interiors of because, you know, they're all open. Giant 392, dual 4 barrels.
Oh yeah.
Is this your car?
No,
No. Is that your car?
no, I didn't bring it.
You didn't bring it? All right.
Still being worked on. It was supposed to be ready, but
Maybe next year. It'll be all right.
it's been doing enough of these already.
That's right. Great cars. So here's another C. That's got like a I want to say it's a 354 V8 Hemi. I could be incorrect. I'm not super duper sure, I guess. I love this wonderful salmon color. Look at these vibrant cars. They command your attention going down the road, even back then, I'm sure. It's a beautiful 300B. B as in boy. Boy, as they come down the line, they're just getting more and more beautiful. 1956, second year of the famed 300 series. Oh, look at that really cool clock in the steering wheel. Big cushy couch. Hemi engine. 56, I'm not going to tell you what the cubic inch is. I don't know. All I know is the first year was a 331. I'm not I'd be lying if I told you what cubic inch that one is because I don't know. But it's a Hemi and it's way cool. Kelsey Hayes wire wheels. This B over here has the really cool hubcaps, factory installed hubcaps. Here's a recreation of one of the original 300s that raced on Daytona. On the beach back then, I think. Oh yeah, look at there. No back seat. We still got the couch in there. Got the clock. Old school, what is that, Suntac? Oh man, that's cool. Howdy. Right. Cars that were boats, right? Yeah, that's a connection there. Yep, that's definitely the connection. And go.
What do you want me to say?
Well, Tom, tell us about your beautiful Chrysler 300. First year, 1955.
This is the first
331 Hemi.
This is the first year of the 55 of the 300s. You probably heard from all the other people that this is the banker's hot rod because it has, it's very luxurious, has leather seats, but it has 300 horsepower.
Speaking of leather seats, it's like a couch.
Yeah, my wife says that it's like driving your living room couch.
Absolutely.
And it is. It's
in style.
It's very nice. So she's got to keep poking me to keep me awake because I fall asleep on the couch.
So Tom, are you a banker?
I'm not a banker.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I can't totally take credit for this car. My father restored this. He bought it in 1993. He passed away a year and a half ago. And
I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
I have helped him along the way with some things, but for the most part, Mom and Dad have done most of the work to this car, and they've been on many car shows, many trips, many 300 meets they've been to. This is actually my first 300 meet.
Oh, fantastic!
I'm at my wife and I. So it was close. My mom encouraged me. She said, "Hey, you gotta go to a meet," and so it was an incentive for me to get everything cleaned up and get it going. So
did you drive it here?
We drove it here.
Yes. See, that's what we like to hear.
Right, three and a half hour drive, and so yeah, no problems getting here. We've had a few glitches with our stay here, and we're just praying for good mechanical abilities going home.
Old car stuff, not a problem.
No, right.
You're among company, so
I got the think tank here to help me get through any problems we have. So
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, what a beautiful car.
So.
And your dad bought this car in 1993?
He bought this in 1993. He bought it in Duluth, Minnesota. Mom and Dad went up taking a tow bar. They were going to tow it home, and the car was running and everything. He talked to the owner of the car, and he said, "Well, what do you think about driving it home?" He goes, "Hey, at the time the car was 50 years old,
right,
and 40 years old." And he said, anything could happen. But anyway, he drove the car all the way home from Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Soon as he got it,
great drive, right, through Wisconsin. What a great drive.
As soon as he got it home, he parked it and started taking it apart. And this car was pretty much everything was off of it and laid out on a sheet in the garage, and pretty much went through everything. Short of taking the body off the frame. Everything's probably been done to the car. So
how many miles do you suppose it has on it to this day?
It has 100. It just turned 150,000 on the way here.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he said when he bought it.
So she rolled her over once.
Yeah,
nice.
He rolled it over when he was driving from Duluth, Minnesota. He said it turned 100,000 when he drove it home.
No kidding.
Yes.
All right. So it was well loved when he bought it, and then he gave it a new lease on life.
So the backstory on that is my dad worked. His sister and brother-in-law owned a Chrysler dealership in a small town near us.
Okay.
And he was there the day these came off the truck. And this is the day when they put the paper on the windows when the new models come out.
Yes.
And he fell in love with the car in 1955. So he had 4 kids, and he knew he couldn't enjoy cars with kids at home. And at the time, as soon as my brother was gone out of the house, my dad pursued finding his 55 300 that he's always loved since he was in high school.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
what a great story.
Yes.
And a great car.
Yes, thank you. So this has the 331 Hemi engine with the factory dual 4 barrels on it.
Yeah, I like that.
They went to a little bigger engine in the 56s, and then the
I was wondering about that. I know the first year had 331, but I wasn't sure on the 56.
And then the year after that, he's also got a 58, and it's got a 392 Hemi.
392, those the big dog.
Right.
But I like the way this car looks. Now, did it have the Kelsey Hayes wire wheels on it?
It did not. It had hubcaps on it.
The original hubcaps.
Right,
those are
and then
cool looking too.
Yeah, he pursued the wire wheels for it.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Very tasteful.
Yeah.
What a beautiful car. And what a great story.
So everything's been, all the chrome and everything's been redone. I was going, he kept all the receipts, and I found all the receipts the other day, and between the interior guy for all the little rubber pieces and everything, and I think we had 2 or 3 chrome shops that did some of the chrome. So like I said, so everything's been off of it and redone. If it wasn't re-chromed, it was repolished and everything.
If only we could restore a car today for what he paid in 1993. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They had the access to the chrome and stuff because EPA, they're really, it's not just an Illinois thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a nationwide deal.
So,
yeah, what a beautiful car, Tom, and a great story. I appreciate you talking to me about it. And then does your mom want to say anything? No?
I'm very happy to
Okay, all right. That's good. That's good. Well, cool. Good story.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Good story. Thank you.
You bet.